Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Melissa here today. Today for small group, we're going to be doing LL29, Making My Name. And the objective for today is we're going to be demonstrating knowledge of the alphabet. We're going to be identifying and naming letters. So what we're going to be working on is the letters in our last name. The materials that you're going to need today is a Ziploc bag. If you don't have a Ziploc bag, you can use an envelope. Now I have my Ziploc bag. In my Ziploc bag, I have the letters of my last name that I wrote on paper, and I use my scissor to cut the letters out and place them in my bag. So you need a Ziploc bag or an envelope, a piece of paper that you can write each letter of your last name in the bag, and a scissor for when you have to cut the letters out of the paper. Also, on my bag, Miss Melissa wrote her name. So my name is Melissa, right? Melissa. My last name is Del Plato. So we're going to be focusing on only my last name right now, Del Plato, right? So just like every morning when we meet for large group, you guys come in, you have your paper, you have your notebook, you have your journal, you sign in your name, your first, and some of you sign in your last name for me. So some friends that haven't signed in their last name yet, we're going to be starting to work on the letters in our last name so that soon enough we'll be writing our last name as well. So what you're going to be doing is Miss Melissa is going to go ahead and I am going to take out my letters in my bag and I'm going to show you. I wrote the letters of my last name individually on white paper, right? Here, I have my name on my bag. I'm going to go ahead and clip my name on the top of my board, right? So my name is Melissa Del Plato, and we're going to be focusing on Del Plato. Who can tell me? My last name makes the duh sound, Del Plato. So my last name begins with the letter D. Let's say the letters in my last name. D, E, L, P, L, A, T, O. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to write my last name on the whiteboard so you can see it bigger, and then I'm going to place my letters underneath and they're going to be scrabbled. That means they're not going to be in order and we're going to have to match the letters on my cards to my name on the board. So I'm going to write Del Plato, capital D, E, L, P, L, A, T, O. And you could see here that my last name, I started with a capital D, and the letters that follow are lowercase. So let's spell it. D, E, L, P, L, A, T, O. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is place my letters scrambled, right? So I have O, A, L, T, P, L, E, and I'll place the letter D, because I ran out of room on that side, over here. All right, so I have my letter. So now the first thing we are going to do is we need to find the letters of my last name on my cards to match the letters that I wrote up on the whiteboard. So the first letter we're looking for is D. I'm looking for a capital D. Let's look to see. Yes, a capital D, right? I have a capital D. I'm going to go ahead and place it under the letter D. So I know my last name begins with D. The next letter is E. Let's look for a letter E. Is this a letter E? Nope, that's a letter T. Is this a letter E? Nope. Yes, this is a letter E, a lowercase e. I'm going to place it under the letter E. D, E, L comes next. Let's find the letter L. Yes, the letter L. I have a lowercase L. I'm going to put the L underneath. Let's count again. D, E, L, P. Yes, I'm going to find the letter P, and the P makes the P sound. P. So let's start over. D, E, L, P. What letter is this? It's the same letter that we just did. Right, the letter L. L. So far, let's spell it. D-E-L-P-L. What comes after the L? A. So here I am. I'm going to go find my lowercase a, and I'm going to put it next to the L. So here we go. D-E-L-P-L-A-T. I'm going to find my lowercase t. I'm going to place it here. And now we're missing one letter. D-E-L-P-L-A-T-O, right? And the O is round like a circle, the letter O. So let's go ahead and spell it again. D-E-L-P-L-A-T-O. We have my last name, Del Plato. So now look here. I want you to tell me, does my last name begin with a capital letter or a lowercase letter? Yes, a capital letter. And a D, I'm going to finger trace it, has a line down and a curved line for a capital D. And my letters that follow, E, L, P, L, A, T, O, are all lowercase letters, right? So now we just went ahead, right, and we were able to identify and name letters in Miss Melissa Del Plato's name, right? So remember, we're focusing on our last name. So I want you to master the letters in your last name. So it's very important, right? You write your letters on paper, right? You cut them out. You put them inside your baggie or inside an envelope. And then you'll be able to you can write your last name on paper, on a whiteboard, whatever it is that you have at home. And then you'll be able to identify the letters that you wrote on the paper to the letters that you have in your bag. All right, so I want you to go ahead and I want you to be able to find the letters from your bag or your envelope that are in your name and identify those letters, right? And make it fun, make it a game. And I can't wait for Mom and Dad to share a picture, right? Make sure to upload a picture to Class Dojo so that Miss Melissa can see you working on your name. All right, boys and girls, I hope to see you soon.